Okay, so think about how you get around these days. It used to be paper maps, then maybe a TomTom,
Right, and now it's pretty much dominated by phone apps, specifically Google Maps and Waze.
which is interesting because Google owns both. That's the paradox, isn't it?
Exactly. So are they really different? We wanted to find out. We actually did about an hour-long test drive running both side by side.
Yeah, the idea was to see which one really gives you, the driver, the best info, the best route.
Our mission today, unpack those differences, setup, features, what it actually feels like to drive with them.
Let's kick off with setup and, well, personality, because they feel quite different from the get-go.
Oh, definitely. Waze, it hits you immediately with more character. You can pick different voices, like the source mentioned Master Chief.
Master Chief, yeah, that's certainly a choice.
Yeah.
But it also pushes you to create this whole user profile, which felt a bit much.
It did seem a bit strange, like your profile is visible to others, showing speed, location. It's very community focused.
Yeah. Which, you can turn off, thankfully. But it's a big ask up front.
Whereas Google Maps, it's just straight down to business, isn't it?
Totally. Much more utilitarian. No profile fuss, no showing other drivers, just like set your home, set your work. Done.
Simple. Function over form, maybe.
Seems like it. Which leads us to features. Waze seems almost hyper-focused on just the driving part,
Completely. It's all about the drive. You get that constant traffic info right there on screen.
which can be a bit cluttered, maybe. We'll get to that.
True, but it also has really up-to-date parking info. The tester found that a genuine lifesaver, apparently. Think busy cities, like London.
Yeah, that's a huge plus. Google Maps, though, it's broader, right? Much more comprehensive.
Oh, definitely. It does driving, sure, but also public transport, walking,
Yeah.
and the big one, offline maps.
Crucial. If you lose signal, Google Maps can still work if you've downloaded the area. Waze just stops.
Which does make you wonder, though, if Google has both, why haven't they just baked all that real-time Waze stuff, the crowdsourcing, into Maps already?
Good question. Maybe they want to keep Waze as that dedicated super immediate driving tool.
Perhaps. And talking about immediacy alerts, both do speed traps, police reports now. Google added police reporting, back in 2024?
Right, but Waze still feels like it gives you those alerts more often, more consistently, that community data feed.
Yeah, it seems that way. Okay, so let's move on to the actual drive itself. How did they compare?
Well, the core directions for the hour-long trip were pretty similar, actually. Got the job done, though Waze apparently stumbled a bit with some restricted lanes.
Ah, okay. But the presentation was a big point of difference, wasn't it? The maps themselves.
Definitely. The tester really preferred Google's map. More detailed, color-coded, easier to read at a glance.
And Waze.
Waze was described as a stagnant white map. And with all those alerts and icons popping up, it apparently got quite cluttered, made following the actual route a bit harder sometimes.
Right, information overload, potentially. But Google Maps wasn't perfect either, was it? There was that mention of weird routing choices.
Yeah, like on longer trips. Sometimes it suggests these strange detours, getting off a motorway just to get straight back on. A bit odd.
Happens sometimes. But there was one thing, a shared issue, that really stood out. A safety thing.
Oh, absolutely. We have to talk about this. That default setting, it's kind of alarming.
It really is. Both apps, by default, ask you while you are driving to confirm if things like speed cameras or hazards are still there.
You have to physically tap the screen to confirm or deny while driving.
It seems completely backwards from a safety perspective, right? Asking the driver to interact more with the phone just to validate the data.
You absolutely need to dive into the settings on both apps and turn that feature off. Seriously.
Please do. Okay, so wrapping this up, what's the verdict for you, the listener?
Well, look, both will get you where you need to go. Point A to point B, they handle it. Google Maps probably wins on overall utility, that wider scope, and definitely the offline mode.
Yeah, it's the reliable all-rounder. Waze, though, it's got the personality, if you like that, and that constant stream of very current crowdsourced updates. Parking, hazards, traffic. It's very now.
So it really boils down to preference, doesn't it? Utility versus that hyper-focused immediacy.
It does. But it leaves us with a final thought, especially considering that safety issue we just discussed.
Go on.
Well, think about it. Is getting that instant, super precise, crowdsourced heads up about a speed trap or a breakdown really worth the potential trade-off? The fact that the apps, by default, encourage you to interact with them while driving, it raises a big question about where the balance lies between having all the information and, well, fundamental driver safety. Something for you to think about next time you set a destination.